Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Kingdoms and Castles, where we are building ourselves a little bit of a walled garden over here in preparation for a major expansion over here. Because of course there's a lot of forest over here and that's all well and good, but we can do better than just putting some trees there, obviously. I would like to be able to live there with people and get more people living here that way. It's pretty self-explanatory, really, if you think about it. We'll be looking into ways to further produce more food here, because our growing populace will require more food. That is not half the kingdom away, you know. They're not going to be able to ever eat this food, which leads me to deduce that putting so much farming on this little bit of the island was maybe a little bit of a mistake, but oh well. That is what we've done. That is what we've been dealt with now. Maybe a bit of slight regret, but that doesn't matter. I am a bit tired though. We were doing the Mass Effect 2164 tabletop role-playing stream earlier today. Which, if you don't know if that's a thing, that is a thing, yeah. Some of you might know that I've been moderating the chat for Roll For It, which is another tabletop role-playing stream twice a week, hosted by Enter Elysium and a bunch of YouTubers. And I moderate the chat. And eventually, I figured, you know, why not try to get into it myself? And we've got a bunch of Vikings invading again. That's alright, they're sailing past the wall. These guys do not realize how big of a mistake they've made. And that is for the best. Though I do hope the archer towers are actually hitting. It would kind of suck if they were missing all the shots, but it looks like they are hitting. It just doesn't show on the faster camera. Yep, there we go, good. First one's already dead. Those ones will never even make it. Although this might be a slight issue. This is going to be a little bit of a problem. But yeah, like I was saying, Mass Effect 2164 tabletop RPG, it's basically modified Stars Without Numbers. For those of you who happen to know what Stars Without Number is. It's pretty fun. My character basically pulled off a bunch of amazing shots. We killed some aliens that were shooting humans. Very bad stuff, as you can probably imagine. I saved one of the player characters with a rather impossible shot that I used my special character ability to re-roll into a automatic success, which was quite fun. And afterwards we went into our first bit of space combat, which was a lot of fun as well. So yeah, if you're interested in checking that out, you can head over to twitch.tv/DeoricMaster. It actually starts at 2 PM BST and goes on for like 4 hours, so it's a very European friendly stream. Which was basically the goal of choosing those time periods. We wanted it to be specifically very European friendly. So yeah, perhaps go check that out. You can also find VODs. So you can see all the awesome things we've done. We've got a character creation is up already. We've got the first session and now the second session literally just happened. Unfortunately we had 1 week in between where our GM was not there, so you know. It's a bit hard to do a stream if the GM, who also streams it on his own channel, is not present. That was a bit of a shame. I think we actually managed to kill all the Vikings without them killing anything or like murdering anyone, so that's good. A flawless defense for once is a very nice thing to have indeed. We've got some more fertile land in here. I'm debating whether or not to put some farms on it. Or perhaps another orchard, because it is fairly close. And we could do with more food production, of course. Well, I think I might put some farms over here. Would be able to get a 5 buff. Or a buff to 5 fields, rather, which would be enough. We'll also produce a crap ton more than just an orchard. There we go, that'll do nicely. I think we might squeeze in another windmill right here. Should be able to give a boost to another significant amount of fields right there. And hell, if we put a pier down there, we've got space for another large granary. Large granaries are pretty fun. We could potentially even run a bridge over here, although that would sort of ruin the purpose of the fact that there's a bloody wall right there, wouldn't it? Yeah. Not ideal. I was going to upgrade this wall a little bit, because people might try to mess around over here. They might want to, be like, hello, I want to do things to you. And I'm like, no, I don't want you to do that to me. So we'll put a big bloody wall there, and hopefully that'll help sort things a little bit faster. Not sure what to do over here. I could maybe put another windmill over here, get some better farming going. Which would then maybe have me put another windmill over here, but that would only reach 5 fields at a max. This over here would be blocked. Yeah, I'll do that instead. And we'll put a small granary right here. Oh, this whole place is coming together right now. I like it. Yeah, we'll put another windmill right in the middle there. That is going to be so effective. We're going to have so much food here. It is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Bring in the peasants. We will cut down large swaths of this forest here. Make it happen. Then eventually we'll get some residential space in here. Because frankly, we're getting so many farms and places in here where people can actually work. Pretty soon we'll need a larger workforce. Good problems to have, I guess. Keep the road in there because people do need to move quickly here. Speed is of the essence. In fact, I think I might squeeze in a house over here. Even though the land is rather fertile, we do need to start living somewhere at some point. And hello, large dragon. You appear to be trying to do things to our kingdom that we do not approve of. You're gonna try and fly around? That's cute. You're gonna hover there while being fired at? That's not the best way to do things, mate. Trust me. I might not be a dragon myself, but I do know basic tactics. This is not a very good one. It's not very tacticky at all. And thus he departs, flying towards our bastion. Another prime example of poor decision making. He does get pushed away. I don't think we're going to get the kill. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get the kill. That's fine. I don't want to kill a dragon anyway. We're going to figure out who is not being covered by a library right now. I'm sure there's people somewhere. How are we doing for food? We're losing 1,000 to exposure now. Good lord. But that is because 2/3 of our stuff is all filled up. You guys have a well? No, you do not. These two people do not have a well. Would it technically be possible to have a well on up here? Yes. Yes, it would be. I do not know why. But at the same time, I will not question it. We'll go put a, pier over there, I guess. And we'll put, maybe some housing on there. A well, probably. Just because they'll be happy that they have a well. They'll still technically have the beach access for +8 happiness. There goes a giant harvest again. Only 900 lost to exposure this year. Guess it's a good luxury problem to have then, eh? We'll go train some more soldiers as well. Because we can. We've got 400 armatures right now and 300 tools. You know, it's not like we're lacking. Are there any further rocks here that we should explode? I think we're good. Okay. That's nice to see. We'll cut you down. We'll put some more farms over here, I think. We'll run a road over here. Even though it's not going to be too perfect, it'll be helpful anyway. Not sure if we're going to be using the iron over here. I might get rid of it. Given that we do have enough iron to last us for a while. And we don't exactly need more tools or anything like that. There we go. That'll be a very nice granary there that will help us out a whole lot. We are rapidly getting to the point where our woodcutters are just not very happy with us right now. I don't blame them either. Like, we're constantly putting them down, telling them, oh yeah, oops, we kinda hacked up. That happens a lot more often than we like to admit around here. Oh, very good. I'm sure they'll forgive us eventually. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to squeeze some manners in here somewhere. Could probably get one in here. We'll build like a little row here, I guess. Could be 2, 5. Not sure what we'd do over there. We'd probably squeeze in a well. Although it is very fertile land over there. Should not forget that either. We'll continue cutting the trees, as that's basically what we do right now. We just cut down all the trees in the entire kingdom. Those are all full. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we've got pretty much enough food. Miggleton Megatron died again. That name's familiar. We've definitely had a Middleton Megatron die before. Which is confusing because it doesn't sound like the name you'd see every day, you know? If you told me that you'd be named Middleton Megatron, I'd be looking at you with very weird eyes. I would not have much faith in your parents. No offense to them, of course, but yikes. Would not want to be the person that gets named Middleton Megatron. Every time I try to pronounce it, I just end up butchering it worse and worse. It's a curse, really. Put the well over there so people will become happy. We'll put a cottage over there. We'll give them a road, why not? Oh, you actually do not have the beach access anymore, I think. That got fixed, apparently. No, but then you do have it, which is confusing. I think it takes a diagonal into account. Because this guy does not have any diagonal. This person does. We also have a lot of plagued people right now. They, 474. That's like a third of our population, and that is not very good. I don't think I'll have to tell you that, but that is not very good at all. In fact, that is cause for major concern. If I had people suddenly like a quarter or a third of my population falling ill, I'd be asking some hard questions, I'm gonna be honest. As it stands, we don't have to ask any of the questions. What we do have to ask, though, is how are we going to make it so that all these houses will still have road access? I think the answer is putting a little tiny road over there. And then we'll do something very cheeky. We'll put a cottage in there. Although, actually, cancel that. Probably put a library over here. Yeah! Books! Oh, there goes 66 people to the plague. Put a well behind it. Just so that people be like, hey, we've got a well, that's good. People do love their well access. Also, that's all our wood, basically. Remember how we cut down a forest over here? And a forest over here? And that's all gone already. What can I say? We work effectively. We work quickly. No lollygagging. No lollygagging at all. 1175 being lost to exposure. That is a little bit insane. When I say a little bit, I mean Jesus bloody Christ. How the hell do we manage that? I think these guys will be fine without a market. So how are you doing? Better! Substantially better. Look at that. It was at 30 for a while. It was at 40 for a while. It's good enough, you know. It did good. They do have a long way to walk to get all the food. But they can bring a fair amount of it, so if you just keep walking, they should be able to keep it fairly well stocked. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think farmers might also be able to deposit food there during the trying winter and all that. So I think it's actually easier for you to stay well supplied there. Yeah, look at that, up to 50 again. So we know we don't have to worry about that anymore, which is very nice. Food is still going up, which is lovely. You guys don't have access to charcoal yet, that's fine. I do need a woodcutter here somewhere to keep producing all the charcoal. Or we can just toss that on the piers over here. Oh, lovely. That is a very good way to solve all those matters entirely. Do like how this place is coming together. Gonna be honest. It feels good. Oh. I don't know what kind of rubbish you were. Can't have been a tavern. We've got 2 of those. Must have been a cottage. So you actually cover more, so I think we should get rid of you then. If I were to demolish you, we'd be able to get 2 manors in its place. So, you know, more population density despite that being a really bad idea here, probably. This is all barren. Why can't we have... It's weird how I'm like, why don't we have more barren around here so I don't feel bad for paving over it? Someone should question that. That would be asking the real questions after all. We'll go and put a forester hut in here. I don't think we'll expand to here in a minute, so you know. We might be able to gather some wood for once. Because we do need a lot of wood. Especially at the pace that I'm going through it all. It's fairly ravenous. It's not very good. Not very good at all. We're about 1,000 food off from like reaching maximum stockpile. That is impressive. And that makes me really happy at the same time. These are now filled up as well. Good stuff. Wasn't expecting anything else, to be honest. We know a lot more about city planning and whatnot now. Which does come in to help us a fair bit. You know. Nobody can deny how helpful that's been. You're nearly done. I need to put a forester there. Thank you. Still not enough wood, eh? Wow. Tough crowd, really. We're losing a lot of charcoal. That's a bit of an issue. You'd say, yeah, 177 peasants just took ill. That's not too bad. We'll cut down some more trees to get the wood, so we can build more things. But, yeah. Things are going. You could say that things are going well, actually. It's been a long time since we've had anyone die of starvation. The plague is still a bit of an issue, especially in this new district, where not a lot of people have the medicines. But we do need a well around here as well. Yes, a well as well. We'll probably put it over here, actually. That would not give you coverage, but it would help the other people. And that'll be a start. Can we perhaps make it more pleasant for the peasants? Why? They're peasants. Do you not see the amount of peasantry that we have? They're a blight. We don't need more peasants. Really. It's fine. We don't need them to stay. We don't need them to go. We just need them to look at us and marvel. You know? I'm actually tempted to set up another market here. I think that might be a better idea, yeah. We saw how on the edge this area is. So, getting another market in here with 10 more people able to grab food from everywhere, that'll help sort issues out over here. I really think that is the best way to go about things. Oh, we've got another dragon sighted. Besides, this area is well defended, right? Well, except the mouth of the river here is a little bit less defended now. It's not feeling as secure here as I thought it would. Hello, little dragon. Oh, wow, look at those arrows. That is a very dead dragon pretty soon. He's already leaving, he's had enough. He's just being non-stop fired at no matter where he goes. Oh, that is a very nice arrow by that tower right there. And the little scallywag just smashed my bridge. You bastard. Oh well. I think with that, we're at a good place to end the episode. I am really tired after a very busy day. But pretty soon I should be able to start, like, kicking video production back up. Because I won't have to worry about nearly as many things, which is very nice. Do apologize for the decreased output for the reason. Well, good lord. They're all just looking for a place to put, like, all that food. Look at the tower of food that guy's carrying. He's like, I need to put this somewhere. Poor guy. Anyway, like I said, video production will be going back up in the next few days, hopefully. Apologize profusely for the, like, month now? Jesus. It's not been the best month, but it's starting to look up. So thank you all for watching another episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Lets me know you're enjoying the series and it keeps me motivated to keep going. Which I appreciate. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.